The Vodafone Rally de Portugal witnessed an all-new series join the WRC stages, the Drive DMACK Fiesta Trophy, where 12 crews from around the world have been selected for the chance to win a 7-round season in the WRC 2 in 2050.
It's obviously the first event new for us, and it's a great challenge. Good to be involved with all the the young drivers, and have all the 12 cars here. So it just helps promote DMACK in the World Championship, and hopefully helps the young drivers come through the championship as well.
I don't think I even find a word how to describe how excited I am. I mean, this is a huge opportunity for me, and no, I'm really happy to be part of this DMACK program.
All in the same car, same tyres, everything, same setup on the car. So the drivers are not really allowed to make, very few small changes. So it's a great way to analyse and see how the drivers are getting on.
So a new beginning for these 12 young drivers and their co-pilots. The first stop on this new adventure, a journey 300 kilometres north from the rally's base in Faro to Estoril, and the official start ceremony to get this new series underway. Algarve, one of the most picturesque regions in Portugal. As with the WRC Elite, the DMACK Shot Fiestas began the event with a spectacular blast through the historic heart of Portugal's capital city, Lisbon. Former junior WRC runner Jose Suarez setting the fastest time in stage 1. Suarez's fellow Spaniard Jorge Lemes, the runner-up in last year's JWRC, came a close second behind his compatriot, just 0.6 of a second slower than Suarez on the Lisbon asphalt. 22-year-old Norwegian Marius Arsen also made an impressive start in his identical Ford Fiesta R2, just 4.5 seconds off the pace-setting time to sit third on the leaderboard after stage 1. So confirmation then of the standings after the Lisbon test. Suarez the man to beat at this early stage. Further back, Estonian Sander Paar was 6th. Young drivers' technical training, all part of the process in this new series. Spanish starlet Jose Suarez, who was again the man to beat. The 23-year-old on his 4th Portugal rally put his experience to good use. The overnight leader set about extending his lead with 2 fastest times across the Friday stages. Suarez began to show a clean pair of heels to the chasing pack.
It was a really good day. We have a good rhyme. Sometimes we have the good mind we have not in the past, and last year we have not this, but I am really happy. I am leading it.
And it remained an all-Spanish lockout of the top 2 spots on the leaderboard. Suarez's compatriot Jorge Lemes, the runner-up in last year's JWRC, claimed a stage win on the way to 2nd place, ending the day 21 seconds behind the leader. The new leader at the end of Saturday's stages would be Quentin Gilbert, the Frenchman's solid, steady approach paying dividends following mistakes by the previous leaders. It handed Gilbert a 3-minute lead, which he extended to nearly 3.5 minutes by the end of the day with another stage win.
Quite good day, no mistake, no puncture, no problem with the car, but in the last stage and the last loop we have a problem on the gearbox, but now we go, we are there, so it's good.
Sander Paar would end the day in 2nd. Involved in a nip-and-tuck battle for position with Tom Cave, the Estonian was fortunate to get away with clipping a tree in stage 12. The fact that Cave had made it to the finish line at all was remarkable in itself, the British driver rolling dramatically in the final stage of the day. Just clipping the tree on the inside of the corner. Mercifully, the Fiesta was intact enough to make it back to the service park, and he finished the day just 22 seconds behind Paar. The leaderboard had been turned on its head literally earlier in the day by a disastrous run in stage 12 by the 2 Spaniards who'd previously been leading the way. First, Suarez lost the top spot with this dramatic roll. That incident could have seen his compatriot Jere Lemes take over the lead, but the second pass through Santa de Serra was becoming a Spanish scrapyard. Lemes too was out with a damaged wheel and suspension. There would be heartbreak for the rally leader Quentin Guilbert, though, his rally ending in a road section on the way to the first stage following a traffic accident with an official rally vehicle. Up at the front, meanwhile, the thrilling battle between Tom Cave and Sander Pan was now for the outright victory in this inaugural rally in the DMACK series. Cave was up for the fight, overhauling his 22-second deficit to move into the lead by just 0.4 of a second. So it was down to Pan to respond, and the Estonian did not disappoint, with Cave damaging his steering slightly. A storming run through the penultimate stage saw Pan charge back into the top spot. It had been a breathless battle between the two, but it was Pan who would arrive back at service as the winner.
I'm actually really happy to end this first Drive DMACK Fiesta Trophy Championship rally here in Portugal with first place. Of course, my pace wasn't the fastest one, but still I think my tactics were quite okay. And of course some opponents had unluck as well, but this is rally and I'm here, first one, maximum points, and I think this is the main thing. Now it's good to move on and go fast in Poland and Finland, and then everything is possible.
Pan's final margin of victory, just under 21 seconds over Cave after 4 days. Demevius a distant third, with former leader Jose Suarez claiming fourth. Further back, Simon Panicki finished sixth, Marius Arsen seventh, and crazy Leo Uricic eighth. So it is Sander Pan who's the first leader of the Drive DMACK Fiesta Trophy, the Estonian taking a 7-point lead over Tom Cave. Suarez was just a point behind the Brit after receiving 5 extra points for his 5-stage wins in Portugal. So it would be Pan and co-driver James Morgan who had the most to celebrate on the finished podium. Attention would now switch to round 2 at Rally Poland in mid-June.